Alright guys, what's going on? It's Shram here, and welcome back to another video I got for you guys today. Today, we are going to be attempting to rebuild the Washington Redskins, and we're going to see how this goes. I have no idea, but yeah. I'll let you guys know when I get past this after we fire Jay Gruden. Alright, so this is the team, of course. I don't know what's going to happen here. They have a good offensive line. I'll give them that much. I mean, the Redskins definitely are not a bad team by any means. They have a solid offensive line. Well, I mean, Brandon Scherf, Morgan Moses, and Trent Williams are all really good. These guys aren't bad. Like, John Sullivan might be... He's 31 now. He's getting traded if I can. But this Long guy... Yeah, Spencer Long. I thought his name was Spencer. I wasn't sure, though. He's probably going to come in and start at center. That's not an issue. And then, guard? I don't know. How old are you? 28. I can trade for a different guard. That's no problem. I'm going to start Robert Kelly, just because he's a rookie, and see what he can do. He only has 85 trucking. Okay, he should have more trucking than that. He's massive. Chris Thompson is pretty good too. But the wide receivers are like, I don't know about this one. I'm probably going to trade Deshaun Jackson and Pierre Garcon. I'm going to start Josh Doxson, and Jamison Crowder might still stay in the slot because that's where he's best. He's a pretty solid receiver too. They have like one of the best tight ends. They have Vernon Davis too, who I'm probably going to trade. And defense, don't really know what to do here because they have a decent linebacker core already, but they have Su'a Cravens, who I would really like to start because he's a rookie, and I would really like him to get stuff. Mason Foster, how old are you? You're 27, was slow. Okay, you're getting traded. That made my decision a lot easier. Will Compton, how old are you? 26. I might have him start behind Su'a Cravens and have... I don't think Trent Murphy's that old, right? He's only 25. He can stay, and Ryan Kerrigan's like 28. 28 with Quick. Okay, he can stay for now. He can definitely stay for now. Matt Ioannidis can stay. Chris Baker, I don't know how much you're making. Josh Norman, maybe. I don't know how much he's making. And Will Blackman, how old are you? 31. Alright, they need some new safeties. But anyway, I'm going to get right into this one then, after I, trade and stuff. Why am I still talking? Alright, we are trading Kirk Cousins, Deshaun Jackson, and Duke Ihenacho. I never know how to pronounce that guy's last name. For the Browns' first rounder, Joel Bitonio, and a 5th rounder. Alright, Pierre Garcon, Vernon Davis, and a 3rd rounder for Odell Beckham Jr. Okay, so this left tackle, whose name I actually don't know. I don't know his first name, and I have no idea how to pronounce his second name. Maybe Sekhe? Maybe the end's silent? Sekhe? I don't know. Junior Gillette and Mason Foster for Jason Verrett. Alright, Preston Smith and John Sullivan for Jimmy Garoppolo. It sucks I have to get rid of Preston Smith. I feel like he has like quick development or something. Like, he is really good, but I have Trent Murphy that I'm going to start over him this entire time for the most part, I guess. And then Ryan Kerrigan will probably still be at the left outside linebacker, so I don't really mind getting rid of him that much. And I'm trying to make this team into like somewhat of a playoff contention first season. I feel like I might be able to because this team's already pretty talented. I just want to try to get a few more first-round draft picks, and then I think this is done. Alright, I'm just dumping these 3 people off onto the 49ers for a 5th rounder. Alright, so Ziggy Hood, Chris Baker, and a 4th rounder for Adrian Amos. I didn't really want to get rid of Chris Baker, but I don't really mind that much because he's like 28, getting paid like $3 million, and Adrian Amos is really good. He's a young safety, so I'll take that. What I'm probably going to do is sign like a couple free agents, like a left end and a right end maybe, just to try to, make this team a Super Bowl contender. Not a Super Bowl contender. I don't think I'll make the Super Bowl first season, but maybe a playoff contender. I'll sign Quentin Coples. Actually, do I? Or what's this guy about? Bjorn Werner. He has slow development too. Okay, I'll sign Quentin Coples then. I'd rather have him. He's massive. I think I'll sign him at least. I'll look through the team and see if I want to sign anybody else. Okay, I'm sorry if this is cheesy, but I'm signing Will Hill just to play strong safety for us. I'm not going to re-sign him next year, though, because I'm pretty positive he's injured in real life, so it is kind of cheesy to do that, but I am just going to sign him to actually play for us. I'm going to cut Dante Whitner really fast. Actually, I'll trade him for like a 5th rounder. I feel like I should be able to. Hold on a second. Okay, so I was not able to get a 5th rounder or a 6th rounder or a 7th rounder, but I could get a next year's 7th rounder for him. So yeah, that's probably going to be the team. I'll give you guys one more look at it before I change the schemes and everything. I'm just going to sim right to the midseason mark after I change the schemes, but this is what it looks like. Jamison Crowder is going to be playing in the slot. I want Josh Doxson to try to get some experience. Hopefully Jimmy Garoppolo can do well. That would be nice if he can, I don't know. I've seen him be in the MVP running in like the 2nd or 3rd year before, so that would be nice. Robert Kelly, I have no idea how he's going to perform. It would be nice if he can do well too, because he's a good offensive line to run behind. Jordan Reed obviously is just probably going to do him. Odell Beckham Jr. could help. Suwa Craven's going to start above Will Compton. The linebackers look nice. Secondary looks pretty good, and the D-line sucks. Actually, Matt Ioannidis is pretty good. He actually just has good stats for being a 74. So I hope he can develop nicely. And I just need I need another defensive tackle and some new outside defensive linemen. And then this team's pretty good. But anyway, there's not really too much to change. Like, no positions I have to change around. I'm just going to make sure everybody's in the correct scheme. Then I'm going to change the sliders. And then I'm going to sim. And I'll see you guys at the midseason mark. Okay, so we're at the midseason mark now. I see we at least have to bring back Will Compton. How's our record? 2-6, doing fantastic. But anyway, let's try to bring back Will Compton. I'll probably give him an offer. And Matt Ioannidis, I'll bring them both back. Chris Thompson, I'm not really too worried about. He can leave too. Okay, so Will Compton, how much do you want? We have a lot of money, and you only want $2 million. That's not bad. I'll pay that for him. He can always be a backup if I need to. Okay, maybe not. You can go to free agency if you really want to, my friend. Matt Ioannidis I want back though. Okay, he's coming back for sure. That's fine. I don't really mind. Will Compton, you could leave. I plan on drafting a middle linebacker anyway, so that's not a big deal. But this is the team. This is what the experience is looking like. Robert Kelly's not playing very well. That's good to know. His confidence is low. It's probably because he's not playing well. I don't understand how behind this offensive line. Doesn't make too much sense, but it's okay. As a defense, Suwa Cravens looks like he has a decent amount of experience. Matt Ioannidis has, I'm looking at the rookies in particular here. Kendall Fuller, 3,000, not bad. Okay, well, this is what the team looks like. And I'm going to scout these people, and I'll see you guys at the end of the season. Alright, so we're at the end of the season now, and of course we did not make the playoffs. We went a whopping 4-12. Even though I feel like this team isn't that bad, but I guess the game doesn't agree with me. Let's check out the team schedule. We went 2-2 in the preseason. Lost the first 3 games. We barely lost to the Giants, though, and the Cowboys, actually. That's pretty interesting. We beat the Browns. At least we beat the Browns. Good to know. We beat the Lions. We beat the Vikings. And the Bears, and that's it. Alright, well, we won pretty confidently against the Bears. Hopefully we have some good draft picks then. That's not what I meant to go into. I meant to go into stats. I swore I clicked down. But it's okay. Let's see. I saw the Eagles made the playoffs, obviously right there, and the Cowboys did. Good division aside from us. Jimmy Garoppolo didn't play too badly, actually. 4,300 yards, 24 touchdowns, 18 picks is a good amount. But other than that, the yardage and the touchdowns aren't horrible. Robert Kelly did not do anything well at all. Chris Thompson did better, honestly. Robert Kelly did, I mean, he's like a 77, but he fumbled 8 times. How did he fumble 8 times? How did he fumble more times than Chris Thompson did? I don't understand. Jordan Reed did really well for being a tight end. Jamison Crowder did alright too. Odell Beckham did okay. And Josh Doxson did essentially nothing. Blocking should be pretty good. Trent Williams let up 12 sacks. It's actually a good amount, but I mean, maybe not. Left tackles and right tackles usually let up a lot, but other than that, the offensive line played pretty well. Solo tackles, Suwa Cravens had 115 solo ones, and normal tackles he had 141. He did pretty well. Maybe that's enough for Defensive Rookie of the Year. I hope so. Will Hill did alright. Will Compton did pretty well too. Let's see. Tackles for loss, we got 9 from Quentin Coples and 6 from Matthew Ioannidis. Sacks, 9.5 from Quentin Coples. 7.5 from Trent Murphy. Defense did not play well at all. Interceptions, 4 from Jason Verrett and Josh Norman, 1 from Suwa Cravens and Adrian Amos. Let's see, any touchdowns? No touchdowns. That's okay. We were 15th on offense, which isn't bad, but we're probably last on defense, if I had to guess. We were 22nd, which actually isn't horrible. I mean, it is, but not as bad as I expected. I don't expect to see any Redskins in either of these categories, but just in case. Let's see, Defensive Player of the Year. Again, I don't expect to really see any. Offensive Rookie of the Year, Josh Doxson probably made it. Robert Kelly did. Ezekiel Elliott wins it, obviously. And Josh Doxson somehow made it in there, even though he had like 400 yards receiving. I don't think it was that low. Actually, it might have been. Who knows? Defensive Rookie of the Year, I'm hoping it does go to Suwa Cravens. It's actually huge. Anyone else from the Redskins? No one else from the Redskins in this. I'm really happy Suwa Cravens got that, because now he probably has a good amount of experience. Let's check it out. This is what the offense experience looks like. Jimmy Garoppolo actually has a good amount. He might be able to be the quarterback of the future here. The rest of the team's really unconfident. But yeah, this is what it looks like. Let's see. Defense. Suwa Cravens has 64,000. That is a good amount. Any development trait, he has normal development. But 64K is solid. I could probably get him up to superstar if I need to. And Adrian Amos has a lot. Does he have quick? No, he has normal development. Wow. Jason Verrett has a good amount too. This isn't looking that bad, so I'm going to spend this experience and then I will catch you guys back up in the offseason. Okay, we are pretty much in free agency now. I mean, there's Will Hill that we have to sign back, but I'm not going to. I said I wouldn't, just because it was kind of messed up that we got him, because, I mean, he's injured, so I might as well just let him go. And then I'm going to advance to free agency now. It didn't even help us. I was hoping to just sign him, and then maybe that would propel us into the playoffs, because then we'd have a decent secondary, but I guess not. But anyway, let's look at the free agents. We have a lot of money, so if anyone random's here, we were able to sign them. Andrew Whitworth is, but we're not going to sign him. Kirk Cousins is. That's funny. I don't need him, though. Anyone else that I really want? It doesn't look like it. It's the same people, as always. I might sign some people just for trade value, but other than that, I don't want anybody here. So, yeah, I'll probably just end up signing some people for trade purposes, and then I'll probably see you guys in the draft then. Alright, guys, we are in the draft right now. We do not have the first pick. I know that much. We have the third pick. I'm going to skip to my pick because there's nobody I want right now. The rough thing with this, right, is that there are a bunch of first-round prospects I kind of want. None of these guys, like, really that I want in the early round. Here, I'll show you. Oh, hold on. Let me see which guys we watched. Okay, so this guy doesn't look bad. He looks like he's going to be a beast. This guy doesn't look bad. I really do need a defensive tackle, but there's some 7th-round prospects who don't look awful, and defensive tackles aren't that hard to trade for. This is the first guy that I really want, Calvin Crichton, because I think he's going to have superstar, and this Ben Bonner guy. They're both middle-round first-round draft picks. So I'm probably going to trade this one down for a mid-first-rounder. Let's see. I really want the safety. I don't expect the Vikings to take a safety. The Saints might. The Seahawks will not. I'm going to trade down with the Chiefs. I think I'm going to trade down with the Chiefs. And then take the safety and the middle linebacker. So I think the Saints might take the middle linebacker. So I'm going to take him with the 6th pick I have, because I know he's going to have superstar. So I'm going to try to trade this one down with the Chiefs if I can. Alright, so I traded down with the Titans for both of their firsts this year and a first next year. So I don't really mind that much. I'm going to take this middle linebacker with the 6th pick, if he's there. Alright, he should be there. So he should be here now. I'm going to take the middle linebacker with this, and then I'm going to trade down. I think the middle linebacker's, I don't even know if he's that much more pressing. I'm actually going to take the safety here. So I'm going to take the safety with this pick. He's an 80 with superstar. He is fantastic. I'm going to take him there, of course. And then now I'm going to skip this pick. Do I expect the Saints to take that middle linebacker right now? I really do. Hold on, let me just check something really fast. Okay, I'm trading this pick again. I'm not trading this one down. I'm actually trading up for this one. I'm trading my 2nd rounder, my only 2nd rounder, and these 2 backup position, this backup cornerback and this backup left guard for the Saints pick right now. So now I'm going to take that middle linebacker, and then I still have 2 more first-round draft picks to take some other players. So I think that was a good idea to try to trade down with the Titans, because I knew they had 2 first-rounders, and I really want this middle linebacker. I know he's going to have superstar, so let's see what he's all about. 79 with superstar. This guy looks like a beast. He's probably going to be our starting middle linebacker. Maybe I'll throw Su'a Cravens out to one of the outside linebackers or something. But yeah, now I'm going to skip to my next pick. Don't really care who goes now. There's still a running back, and I still do need a running back. So I might take one of these guys. I'll have to see what I want to do. It depends. Hold on. Let me just scout some other people. I'll come back to you guys in a second. Okay, with this pick, I am going to take a running back. I don't know which one to take. So there's Watts Finney or this Haynes Wimbley. Power back didn't seem to work for us, so I'm going to take Watts Finney. 79 with normal. This guy actually looks really talented. He's a 2nd-rated player. If he's in the right scheme, he's probably more than a 79. He might be an 81. So I'm definitely fine with that draft pick. Alright, with this pick, I'm going to take Brennan Zadalis, because he's going to have superstar development. He's 79 with superstar. This has been a this has been a great draft. I don't know what I want to do with this guy. I might throw him down to one of the end positions. I'm not entirely sure yet. He doesn't have good power or finesse move, but he's still very talented, so I don't know what to do. Alright, with this pick, I'm taking Lavari Mooney. He's another strong safety, but he's 6'4", he's fast. If he's good, I might be able to trade him. He's not very good. He's only a 71. It's still a solid backup. I'll just keep him on the team just for depth. The next few picks I want are all in like the 6th round, so I might start taking them now. Let's see. I have 3 5th rounders and a 6th and 2 6th and a 7th. Actually, I have a lot of draft picks left. So I want this guy who's a 6th rounder. I want this guy who's a 6th rounder, and all of these people I pretty much wouldn't mind getting. So yeah, I guess I'm just going to have to trade this one down because actually I don't know. Let me see something really quickly. I'll be right back with whatever I want to do. Alright, Cordero Patterson as a running back, Ryan Kerrigan, and a 4th rounder for Leonard Williams and Brandon Marshall. The only reason why I'm getting Brandon Marshall is just for cap purposes, because if it was just for Leonard Williams, they couldn't do it because they were they had negative cap. So now I'm just going to trade Brandon Marshall to some random team. I don't know who. I don't really need him, but yeah, that's what happened with that. Alright, Brandon Marshall, Brashad Breeland, and a 3rd rounder next year for Jordan Hicks, who is going to be playing, which linebacker? Outside linebacker? I don't remember which one, to be honest. Hold on. I need to let you guys know. Right outside linebacker. Okay, he's going to be playing right outside linebacker for us. So, yeah, there's that trade. Alright, Josh Gordon and 2 3rd rounders for Kelvin Benjamin. Alright, Trey Burton and a 2nd rounder this year for LaMarcus Joyner, who's just going to be our nickel corner. Yeah, I just wanted one more cornerback, and I feel like he's good enough to be the nickel guy. So he's just going to be chilling right there, obviously. And let me just get all the schemes all situated and everything, and then I'll let you guys know what the team looks like. So this is what the team looks like. This team actually looks really good. I'm happy with where the team is right now. I hope Finney can play well. I don't know if there's any good quarterbacks that got drafted in any of the NFC teams. I kind of hope not, but I hope Finney can play well. Wide receiver core looks really good. I still have to upgrade OBJ. I don't know if I'll actually be able to really get him any higher with only 10,000 experience, but offensive line looks great. Tight end, obviously amazing. The defense, I'm really liking where it is. Our linebackers look awesome. Jordan Hicks went up to an 88 if he's in the right scheme. Su'a Cravens is an 86. This guy has superstar development. He's an 81. He looks like a god. He has 94 hit power. I moved the left out that we drafted down here, and he's a 79. He has superstar development. I moved Trent Murphy down here, who's an 85 now. This safety has superstar. I'm liking where the team is. I'm just going to try to sign a free agent. There's somebody, a middle linebacker. I want to try to sign another middle linebacker just to get a backup. So let's do that really fast. None of these guys are really any good. Is it even worth getting one? I'm going to get this guy just because he's a rookie. And, I mean, I see this other 70. Are you a rookie? No, Scooby Wright is not a rookie. This guy is, though. This guy actually looks a bit better. Actually, doesn't really fit the scheme. Let's see, does this guy fit the scheme? He's a 3-4 tackler. I'm just going to get him. He's younger. Why not? Better hit power. So he's going to be our backup middle linebacker. Don't know how much he's actually going to play. But that's what that looks like. And we don't really have a fullback. You know, I might as well sign a fullback because I don't want Matt Jones playing 2 different positions just in case that messes something up. I went to schemes by accident. I'm just going to sign a fullback and then spend a little bit of the experience. Nothing should really go up that much. There's a few players with over like 1,000. So I'm going to spend that after I sign this fullback, and then I will see you guys at the midseason mark. All right, we're at the midseason mark right now, and we already have the same amount of wins as we had last season. We're 4-3, which is, you know, pretty average. There is a fantastic looking running back in this draft. I just have to show you guys this dude. I have never ever seen somebody have 3 greens as their top 3 skills. Never seen anybody with 3 A's as their top 3. So I think I just have to take this guy, you know, just to see what he's like. I'm probably going to have to trade up to the 1st overall pick, but I'm pretty positive I'm just going to take him just to see what he's like. I won't keep him, but I'll probably just take him. But anyway, we have to re-sign Odell, Kelvin Benjamin, Joel Bitonio, Morgan Moses, Trent Murphy, Jason Verrett, LaMarcus Joyner, Spencer Long, and Jimmy Garoppolo. Holy crap, we have a lot of people to re-sign. How much money do we have? 76 mil. We might be able to make this work. I hope so. We might not be able to sign anybody in free agency then. But Odell Beckham Jr. is coming back. Kelvin Benjamin hopefully comes back as well. That would be really nice. Please. Okay, he's coming back to the team. Joel Bitonio, please, once again. You have quick development. You're a fantastic left guard. Maybe if I talk him up, he'll come back. It works. Morgan Moses again. You know, great right tackle. Couldn't be a team without you. Hey, it worked again. Trent Murphy, I have no idea how he's doing at end, but I'm assuming he's doing well. Just because I want him to come back to the team. He's coming back too. Jason Verrett, obviously, one of the best young corners in the NFL. You know, he was hurt most of last year, which is rough for the Chargers. I think I say that every time I get Jason Verrett on the team. But anyway, LaMarcus Joyner, please come back too. That would be nice. He's coming back. Spencer Long and Jimmy Garoppolo are the last 2. We still are going to have like $30 million in cap room, so I'm happy with that. I don't know how much Jimmy Garoppolo wants though. $8 million. Okay, that's not bad. I was hoping he wouldn't get like a huge contract. I mean, it's pretty big, but we have 37 mil. 37 mil, which isn't bad. So we can bring in 1 or 2 huge players in this offseason. But anyway, this is what the experience looks like in the offense. Jimmy Garoppolo looking like he's doing well. This guy has almost 5,000 experience, so that's not bad. Let's check the defense. 5,000 experience here, 8,000 experience here, 9,000 up there. Oh boy, it's looking good. It's looking good right now. I hope the team can play better than 4-3 though. We are at the top of the division, so that's not bad. I can't complain. So yeah, I'm just going to scout these people, and then I'll see you guys at the playoffs, where hopefully we make it. Alright, so here we go. The season's about to be over. I really hope we made the playoffs. That would be fantastic. We did not make the playoffs. 7-9. That's rough. Let's check the team schedule. We won every preseason game. Started out with a loss. We beat the 49ers, lost to the Rams, beat the Cardinals. Decent win streak right there. I mean, it's only 2 games. That's what I was actually going to say, decent win streak, but it's 2 games. But we beat the Vikings, which is nice. Beat the Giants. Then we went on some losing streaks there. Beat the Cowboys at the end of the season, which was pretty big. Who won the division? I didn't even check. The Eagles at 8-8. Wow, that was a rough division. Anyway, let's check out the stats. How did Jimmy Garoppolo do? Not well. Not well for the wide receivers he had. He really underperformed. The rookie running back, 929 yards, 9 touchdowns, 3 fumbles. Again, not really that good. I was hoping he would do better. We need a better running game, I think. So maybe I'll have to trade for a running back or something. Jamison Crowder got over 1,000 yards. Kelvin Benjamin did pretty well with receptions. Jordan Reed got 851 yards. And Odell Beckham Jr. didn't do anything, really. Jordan Reed had another solid year, though, having 10 touchdowns, too. Blocking shouldn't be bad. Morgan Moses led up the most, which isn't that bad. That's a good amount of sacks. How many is that? 18, 20, 21 sacks all season. Defense, Ben Bonner, 137 tackles and 3 interceptions. I hope that's enough. Suak Ravens had 93 tackles. Not bad. Tackles for loss, 9 from Leonard Williams, 7 from Trent Murphy. Sacks. We got 12 from Trent Murphy, 4.5 from Brennan Zadalis. Interesting name. I didn't even take notice to his name. Interceptions, 5 from Josh Norman, 3 from Ben Bonner, 2 from Calvin Crichton, and 2 from Jason Verrett. Do we have any touchdowns? I see we have a blocked kick, though. Who's that from? Brendan Zadalis and Leonard Williams. Nice. Any touchdowns? No touchdowns. Okay. On offense, we're 27th. You can't really do well having a 27th offense. And we're 13th on defense. Defense is definitely improved. We just need a better offense now. Don't expect to see any Redskins, obviously. Let's check out the NFC Offensive Player of the Year. No Redskins. Defensive Player of the Year, maybe. I kind of doubt it. We actually do get Ben Bonner in there, who is a rookie. Let's see. I don't see any rookies in this, so maybe he won Rookie of the Year. And our running back gets Offensive Rookie of the Year. There must not have been any good... there must not have been any good offensive rookies then. So that's pretty good. Maybe he can stay on the team as the starter, and Defensive Rookie of the Year does go to Ben Bonner, who already has superstar development. Calvin Crichton gets in there. Brennan Zendalis gets in there. And LaVarry Mooney, who's our backup safety, he gets in there as well. So let's see what the experience is looking like. It should be pretty good. 35K for our running back, who doesn't have a development trait, but I'm not going to give him one. I'm just going to upgrade his stats. Jimmy Garoppolo is 14K, which isn't bad. Offensive line all has a decent amount. Jordan Reed is 12K. Defense, 59K from Brennan Bonner, who already has superstar. This guy's going to be a legend. A good amount for Zadalis too. A good amount for our strong safety. So yeah, I'm just going to spend this experience. Let me go here. I'm going to spend this team experience, and I'll see you guys in the offseason. Alright, we are in the free agency period right now. We have 21 mil. We can bring in like 2 superstars. Eric Ebron's here. I don't need him though. The 1 year, I don't need Eric Ebron. I don't need Nigel Bradham. Ah, man. Alright, I don't really need any of these people. That's actually rough. I really wanted... I would have totally went after Eric Ebron, but I really don't need him. Man, this is actually really rough. There's none of these people I really want. Let me see. Defensive tackles, any good ones? Nope. Starlu Talele, not good enough. Akeem Hicks might be a good defensive tackle, but he's getting a lot of points. Jay Howard would probably be an alright defensive tackle. Wow, this is rough. There's nobody here I want. Eric Ebron is so tempting, but I don't need him. I mean, I have Jordan Reed. Why would I sign Eric Ebron? I mean, he's a beast, but I literally have no reason to sign him. Nigel Bradham is another really good player, but I don't need him once again because I have Suak Ravens, who's an 88 now. He's the same thing as Nigel Bradham, and he's probably cheaper, right? He is a lot cheaper. He's like half the price. Charles Sims might not be bad because I do need a running back. I might go after Charles Sims. That Finney guy didn't develop as I expected him to. So maybe I'll go after him and Jamal Charles. Jamal Charles might actually be the look, because he does really well. I don't know, Jamal Charles or Charles Sims. They're both the same. I guess Charles Sims is younger, so I might as well go after him. I'll go after Charles Sims. Is he getting any offers? I didn't even check. He's actually not. 72 points. I'll do that. He might come in and be the starting running back for us then. And I might sign Avery Williams. No, I won't. I do want to sign a backup middle linebacker, so let's see who else is here. Anyone? Will Compton's still here? Maybe I'll bring him back. Or Tahir Whitehead or something. Alright, we're in the draft right now. I do not have the first overall pick. I have the 3rd overall pick. I could probably afford to let the Bears draft. Let me just make sure of something. The Bears, there's no way they're taking a running back, right? Like, what do they have Jordan Howard up to? And the Chargers relocated. I just noticed that. Oops, hold on. What did the Bears get Jordan Howard up to? Yeah, he's an 88. No way they take a running back. That would make absolutely no sense. So I'm going to skip ahead to the next pick. They take an outside linebacker. That's fine. Same thing with the Browns. I want to see what the Browns take. So let me see something. Who's their running back? Is it still Isaiah Crowell? He's an 86 though. So again, they should not take a running back. I'm gonna bank on that and skip to the next pick. They take a free safety. That's fine. I'm taking this running back. I don't even really need him. I just need to see how good this guy is. He's a 79. Okay, I expected him to be a lot better just because he has 90 acceleration, 92 carrying, 90 trucking, 92 stiff arm. This guy is a beast. Superstar development. Not going to start him though. I just wanted to see what he was like. I might keep him as a backup. See how he does there. There's a middle linebacker I kind of want. Might as well go try to take him. Let's see if he's still there. He is Tracy Haired. What did he hear? I don't know. But he's a 77 with quick, so he's going to be our backup middle linebacker. That's fine by me. I don't know how many more picks I have. So I might trade him down. Who knows? Alright, we are trading the Vikings 3 running backs for Sharif Floyd. We're trading him Billingsley, Sims, and Kelly. I think Billingsley is not the guy I wanted to trade. That was the dude we just drafted, but it's okay. It's not the biggest deal. He's not gonna. This Finney guy's not gonna start anyway. He's. I want to get another running back. I didn't really want to trade Billingsley there. That kind of makes me a bit angry, but who cares? Anyway, that's the first trade. All right, Matt Ioannidis, a 2nd and a 3rd will get me Devontae Freeman. Okay, so this is going to be the team for the final season. I'm liking where it is right now. Jimmy Garoppolo's good enough at quarterback. Devontae Freeman is a 95 now with Finney as his backup. Looks good. Wow, wide receiver core looks great. I mean, I don't know if there's any better wide receiver core in the NFL right now. Offensive line, again, looks awesome. Jordan Reed, obviously fantastic. Defense looks really good, too. I mean, linebackers look phenomenal. This dude is amazing. Ben Bonner really progressed nicely. He's a 90 with Superstar now. Great D-line. I think cornerbacks, or maybe ends, are probably our weakest. I think ends are our weakest. But they're still good. Trent Murphy still plays well for being an 85. This guy hasn't really had much to prove himself because he's only an 83. I did get his power moves up to an 80. I know last season he only had like 60 of each of the moves, so I wasn't able to really do much. But yeah, this is the team. It looks fantastic. And I'm just going to sim straight to the end of the season, and hopefully we are in the playoffs. Actually, before I do that, I'm going to spend a little bit of this experience because unless Morgan Moses already has full injury, he does not. Injury gets them up. All right, not in that case. I guess if it's not much, there's no point in doing it. So now I'm actually just going to sim to the end of the season, and I will see you guys there. Okay, the end of the season is just about to be here. If we do not make the playoffs, I am going to be furious. And we made the playoffs at a wild card position too. We went 10-6. At least we won in the division, so that's fine. We won the division, good enough by me. How did Jimmy Garoppolo do? Again, not that well. I mean, he's an 80, so I can't really expect too much from him. I've always seen him in like the MVP running after the first couple of years. But Jimmy Garoppolo didn't do badly, but not where I wanted him to be. Devontae Freeman, holy crap. 1,700 yards, 15 touchdowns. Finney, coming from the backup, had 17 touchdowns. How did he have a better season from the backup than he did starting last year? But anyway, Devontae Freeman destroyed it. He should be in the MVP running. Jordan Reed did very well. Odell Beckham Jr. did alright. Kelvin Benjamin did okay. And Jamison Crowder living out of the slot pretty well. Not bad. Look at that. Where is he? I just missed him. Devontae Freeman, 2 more touchdowns as a receiver and 400 yards. He got like 2,200 yards. How were sacks? Probably not bad. Yeah, look at that. 16 all season. That's good. Solo tackles, Ben Bonner led the team, and he also led the team in tackles in general. Calvin Crichton did well, and so did Jason Verrett. Jason Verrett had 104 tackles. 8 tackles for loss for Brennan Dallas, and 6 from Leonard Williams. Sacks, 13.5 from Trent Murphy, 4.5 from Leonard Williams and Suwa Cravens. Interceptions, I see 5 from Ben Bonner. He might be in Defensive Player of the Year contention there. 3 from Josh Norman, 2 from Jordan Hicks. Not bad. Any touchdowns? Let's see. We have 1 touchdown at least. We have 2 actually. Calvin Crichton and Adrian Amos each had a touchdown. Offense, we were second, and that's largely in part to Devontae Freeman running for almost 1,800 yards. We were 25th on defense. Our defense blows. Anyway, Devontae Freeman is 5th here. I don't expect to see Jimmy Garoppolo maybe in the NFC Offensive Player of the Year, but Devontae Freeman gets 2nd there. Yeah, Jimmy Garoppolo is not in it, but that makes sense. Defensive Player of the Year does go to Ben Bonner, so he probably has a whole bunch of experience. Nobody else from the Redskins in this. Offensive Rookie of the Year, don't expect to see anybody. Defense, maybe. Tracy Hurd. Who is he again? I don't remember. I think he's a linebacker. Pretty sure he's a linebacker. Best quarterback, maybe. Wait, who run it? Aaron Rodgers. Maybe. Jimmy Garoppolo does get in there at number 9. That's not bad, I guess. Best running back, Devontae Freeman, for sure gets that. I feel like almost our backup could have been in there, too. Best wide receiver, I don't expect to see anybody from the Redskins. Best offensive lineman, Trent Williams, Brandon Scherf. Only 2 guys that get in there. Best D lineman, Trent Murphy does make it. That's nice. Rashid Hageman makes it in there, too. Best linebacker, Ben Bonner wins that. Best defensive back, Josh Norman, maybe. Nah, he doesn't make it. And best kicker is our rookie in this. He is not. Alright, well that was a successful last season. Let's see what the experience looks like. From the offense, Devontae Freeman has a good amount. Nobody else has really that much. Nobody else has over 9,000 was what it looks like. Actually, Jordan Reed almost has 10,000. Defense, our middle linebacker has 39,000. That's good to see. So I'm just going to spend the experience here. I want to coach again, but I'm going to spend team experience, and then I'll get into the game, and hopefully we can take down the Eagles, which I don't want to ever say again. All right, here's one last look at the offense. Looking good. Jordan Reed's a 99 now. Jimmy Garoppolo is up to an 82 with confidence. Devontae Freeman is a 97 with confidence. And this middle linebacker is by far the best middle linebacker we have ever drafted. He's a 95 with Superstar with 99 play rec, and he has 99 awareness as well. The D-line is still probably the weakest part of this team, but it's still solid. But anyway, let's get into this game against the Eagles. Please let us win. I really hope we can. Let's see what the overalls are like. I'm guessing like a 93. We're actually a 92, and they're an 83. But if this goes anything like our last rebuild, which was the Ravens, we lost to like the 82 rated Raiders. I want to go color rush uniforms here. Do it for the Eagles too. The Eagles aren't bad, but I wish they were just... I mean, the pure black looks good. I wish they were kind of like green, or the color that the collar is, like that bluish, tealish green. That would be a cool uniform color. But anyway, if you guys are still watching right now, I greatly appreciate that. But comment air conditioner. Random word again. I'm just taking stuff from my surroundings. I have an air conditioner on the floor that I was not able to get into the window. But anyway, comment air conditioner if you guys are still watching. Thank you guys if you're still watching. This is probably deep into the video again, probably like 40 minutes in. My last rebuild that I uploaded at this point was the Vikings one, I think. Or the Colts. I think it was the Vikings. The Vikings, I think, was the last one I uploaded. I'm recording 2 of them over this weekend. Currently, I recorded the Ravens one yesterday, and now I'm doing the Redskins one. But anyway, thank you guys for making it this far in the video, if any of you actually have. And yeah, hopefully we can get a win. We need a touchdown again. 13-17, not bad. Please, 16-17, get more points. 24-16, get one more touchdown, the game's over. 31-16, 34-16, the game is over. 34-23, we take down the Eagles. Solid. Carson Wentz and Zach Ertz there, trotting out to the middle of the field. Jimmy Garoppolo did not do poorly. Actually, he did. He threw 2 interceptions. I would have rather had a game like Carson Wentz, to be honest, just 1 touchdown, no picks, than have 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. But, I mean, he didn't do poorly, I guess. I don't know. I kind of just contradicted myself, but Devontae Freeman, 160 yards, 2 touchdowns. Terrence West had 93 yards and 1 touchdown. Kelvin Benjamin led the game in receptions, not yards, though. Or, yeah, he did. Yeah, he did lead in yards as well. Tackles, Earl Beasley. He's a good middle linebacker, it seems like, had 14 tackles. Michael Kendricks had 11. Ben Bonner had 10. However, the sacks, Brandon Graham had 2. Fletcher Cox and Benny Logan each shared 1. We did not get a sack. Harlan Miller and Sam Shields. I don't even know who Harlan Miller is. I'm not even going to lie. And Sam Shields, yeah, they each had an interception. I wouldn't mind if the Eagles got Sam Shields. I mean, I know he's kind of old, but they do need a cornerback still. I know they drafted two. I think they drafted two cornerbacks. I'm not sure. Could have drafted three, but they drafted two guys. Maybe they'll turn out nicely. I don't know. I would hope. The one guy seems really talented, but he tore his Achilles on his pro day or something, so that's the only concern. I'm not really big in college football, to be honest. Like, I don't really watch college football too much. The only time I watched college football was when Penn State was in the Rose Bowl this past year, because I'm a Penn State fan. But I don't really watch college football, so I don't know many prospects or anything. But you know, I just read up after the Eagles drafted their people. I read up on them. The defensive end they got seems pretty good. It looks like they're trying to bolster the defensive line. I don't know why I'm talking about the Eagles right now, but it doesn't matter. We're taking on the Seahawks, which is going to pose to be pretty rough. We're at 94, they're at 90. We have a better team, though. We do have a better team. We have that going for us. Let's throw on the color rush uniforms again. The Seahawks have very ugly color rush uniforms. I'm not a fan of these. I wish they were all blue. If they were all blue and had like a green color or a green number, that would have been a lot better, but they decided to go all neon green. But whatever. Let's get into the game, and hopefully we can take down the Seahawks. 31-24. Get one more touchdown. 38-24. This is good right now. 38-27. We need one more score or something. 38-33. This is really close. I think we just won the game. 45-33. We won. We beat the Seahawks. Look at that. I think we had a kick return touchdown in there. We had a safety. Russell Wilson played really well. So did Jimmy Garoppolo, to be honest. I mean, he didn't have many yards, but it looks like he didn't really need to. But Russell Wilson killed it. That's rough for him. 363 yards, 4 touchdowns is a good game. Devontae Freeman. Oh, man. 210 yards, 2 touchdowns. Thomas Rawls did pretty bad, actually. Receiving, Doug Baldwin did really well. Tyler Lockett did well. Jimmy Graham did well. Like, their top 3 receivers all did pretty well. Who else had the other touchdowns? Odell Beckham had a touchdown, and Jermaine Kearse had one. Let's check out defense. Bobby Wagner had 13 tackles. So did Josh Norman and Ben Bonner. It's looking like he's doing really well. Jerron Reed, Michael Bennett, each had a sack. Trent Murphy and Suai Cravens shared one. Richard Sherman and Josh Norman each had the interception. So there we go. That was a solid game too. I mean, that was a shootout. But yeah. Okay, so I'm actually not sure if I showed that we did not cheat. So let me do that really fast. I completely forgot if I did or not, so I might as well just show it. Team schedule, let's go under this. We went 1-3 in the preseason. We lost our opening game to the Falcons, but we went on a nice little 5-game winning streak there. Beat the Saints, or lost to the Saints and the Panthers. Beat the Lions, lost all these games right there. And we won out for the last 3 games. Not bad. All against divisional rivals. Those were some big wins there. I also didn't even check out the division. The Eagles were 8-8, 7-9, 7-9. That was a pretty hot contested division there. It was what it looks like. Like the Eagles, Cowboys, and Giants all could have made a wild card spot. Well, I mean, some things ended out differently, but whatever. Anyway, we beat the Seahawks. That's nice. Now we have to take on. I have no idea who we're taking on. I think the AFC part is the Chiefs versus the Steelers. I think that's what's going on right now. To take on the Packers, who are 13-3. That is rough. All right, here we go. Here we go. Hopefully we can win. 94-91. Again, we have a better overall, so it'd be nice if we can. I'm gonna throw on the color rush uniforms once again. What do the Packers look like? Are they all yellow? No, they're white. Okay, they're white. If they're all yellow, that would have been a problem because the Redskins are all yellow. But anyway, I really hope we can take down Aaron Rodgers and the Packers. We had that one good drive for a touchdown. Other than that, we haven't done anything. 14-7. We need another touchdown. Please. That's it. No! They got a turnover in the red zone. 21-7. This game's over. 21-7. That was a very boring game. Nothing happened. Like, our team just could not get anything going. Jimmy Garoppolo, what are you doing, my man? No interceptions somehow. That's weird. Okay, well, we could not drive down the field at all. A whole bunch of 3-and-outs, I guess. Aaron Rodgers didn't even do all that well. That was a rough game from both sides. Eddie Lacy ran the ball well. Devontae Freeman ran pretty well, actually. Devontae Thomas. Almost said, I was trying to I thought of DeAnthony Thomas for some reason, but Devontae Adams and Jared Cook both did pretty well for their team. So did Randall Cobb. Jamison Crowder did well for us, though, so I'll give him credit. Ben Bonner had, led our team in tackles once again. He's been doing very well. Trent Murphy had 3 tackles for loss. Jordan Hicks had 1. How were the sacks? 2 from David Strickland, 1 from Trent Murphy, Jordan Hicks, Kenny Clark, and Mike Daniels, and Blake Martinez and Nick Perry each shared 1. And LaMarcus Joyner had the interception. So that is going to conclude the Redskins rebuild. Not bad. I really like how this team panned out because I feel like I didn't change the Redskins roster all that much. Like, I didn't make that many trades. I built up through the draft a good amount, like with our end and with our linebackers. I built up through the draft. We kept some of the players in the Redskins, like Jordan Reed. Jamison Crowder was here the whole time. So was Trent Murphy. 99 offense, 97 defense, and we get taken down by the Packers. And I was also mistaken earlier. It was between the Jaguars and the Chiefs, not the Steelers and the Chiefs. But anyway, this is the one final look at the team. Looks pretty good. Offensive line, for the most part, is the same. Aside from Joel Bitonio, this is the same offensive line. Well, I guess they had John Sullivan starting at center before I did anything. But the wide receivers, we still have Jamison Crowder, still have Josh Doxson, still have Matt Jones. That doesn't really matter. But the linebackers, this dude is phenomenal. 97 overall, easily the best middle linebacker we have ever drafted. Probably the best linebacker in general that we've drafted. But we kept Suar Cravens. Defensive line, we changed Trent Murphy to move down here. Kept Josh Norman. But other than that, we kind of kept the team relatively the same. I think this was the least trade-heavy episode. It makes sense going on through these. We're going to get to better teams and everything. But I think one thing I would have changed was to get a better quarterback, and then we probably would have won the Super Bowl. I could have totally gotten a better quarterback too. I just wanted to see how this panned out. But anyway, thank you guys for watching this video, and I will talk to you guys soon. Bye.